Good morning, guys. Okay, you see that big old frowny face next to the 34. It's hard for me to believe that 50 clams, that's all meat and muscle, has that many carbs, but I logged it. I logged it. Anyway, I'm showing 1,897 calories for yesterday. I burnt 2346, 34 total carbohydrates, 8,385 steps, and my weigh-in this morning was 193.1, which is down 0.7 pounds, but I still haven't gotten back to 192, which has been my lowest so far. But I had a histamine reaction to the clams last night. I felt horrible. My sinuses clogged up. I'm still surprisingly in ketosis though, so it did not kick me out of ketosis. I know that Joni from Keto Diamond frequently has sinus issues when she's kicked out of ketosis, but this, I'm afraid, was just an allergic reaction. Ready to make me up some breakfast this morning. These were on sale for $3.99 a dozen. These are actually amazing eggs right here. Wait till I break one open and show you how yellow the yolk is. It's crazy. I pre-cooked some bacon yesterday. I'm going to heat some of that up in the pan. And I know that this isn't the cleanest keto, but I'm going to cook me up a couple of pork sausages, which will be 2 patties, has 1 carbohydrate. So it'll be 1 carbohydrate for my breakfast this morning. And I'm frying it up in bacon grease. All right, this is just a little bit of a culinary warning. If you get grossed out easily by broken egg yolks, you might want to turn away. So I like my eggs over easy. I think Joni from Keto Diamond calls them bubble yellows. But see, the whites are completely cooked, but look at that. Look at how yellow those yolks are. Just so amazing. So amazing. Anyway, bon appetit. So this is not keto, but this is Toby related. You see that pretty haircut he's got today. This is the first time he's let me cut him with the clippers and get really good around his face. We can see his eyes, his pretty little face. I was so excited. I have some things to tell you next. Okay, so last night I had an allergic reaction to clams. I've been eating shellfish my whole entire life, but apparently me doing this elimination diet, wow. The thing is that I had 2 of my husband's shrimp. He had blackened shrimp. And I don't know. I mean, you can develop an allergy to anything at any time is what I'm understanding. But it was most definitely an allergic reaction. My throat closed up a little bit. My sinuses were draining like crazy. I was having difficulty swallowing. And not my bottom lip, but my top lip swelled up. Like all up through here. I became very tired, had an extreme headache. So 100% certain that it was an allergic reaction. So I guess shellfish are out for me. That kind of sucks because I love seafood. But I'm not going to take that chance. I felt horrible. Anyway, just eating some lunch here, having a couple wings. And I am having a little Bang, the Miami Cola. I don't know. I haven't drank a soda in like 4 years. I gave up Coke, Pepsi products. And this tastes just like a Coke. I like it. Anyway. I know it's not the best thing in the world for you. Please save it. Please save it. I'm trying to enjoy my final day off before I go back to work tomorrow. I'm trying not to stress out. I'm trying to get my book copy written. I got a bunch of stuff posted in my Poshmark closet. And right now, I'm getting ready to edit and upload the video, the Bell's Outlet haul that I promised you yesterday. But then I got sick because seafood allergy. So there's that. Anyway, that's what I'm up to so far. I'll check back in later with everything else. All right, guys, I don't have much for today. I nailed it as far as my calorie goals. I am drinking currently a cup of decaf. I mean, like not right this second, but I am in the process of finishing a cup of coffee. You remember all that stuff here? Well, I got it all posted in my closet, so I'm pretty excited about that. You see what's up on my computer? That is my book, and I wrote an entire chapter today. So I am very excited about that. I had all these big plans, but I do that every stinking time I take a vacation. Please tell me that one of you can relate to this.
I work so hard and a lot of times so many hours that when I come home from work, I'm like exhausted. And so I get some time off of work and I start scheduling all of that time. And I start thinking to myself, like, on Friday, I'm going to get the house clean. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to strip the beds. And I'm going to get laundry done. And on Saturday morning, everything's going to be spotless. And I'm going to be able to relax. And then Friday comes along and you get the bed stripped, but you never get them remade. And then Saturday comes up and you're really mad at yourself because on Friday you didn't do what you said you were going to do. And now you're like, oh crap, well at least I got 3 more days off.
So today I'm really going to work hard. And then you get the sheets done, you get them back on the bed, you get the house kind of half clean, you start another project. Sunday rolls around and now you're really mad at yourself. You're like, crap, I've wasted 2 days. What is wrong with me? And so you're thinking, okay, so the next day, I am going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to write that book I've always been wanting to write. You know what? I'm going to rearrange my Tupperware cabinet. I'm just saying. I'm going to get it done because it's a mess. I need to get it done right after I finish everything I said I was going to do on Friday. Then Monday rolls around, and you start thinking, oh, crap, I got to go back to work on Thursday. I only have a couple more days to get all this done. How am I going to get it done? Okay. All right. I'm stressed out. You know what I need? I need to go shopping. So you go shopping, you come home, and none of the things that you had on your list are done. So then you frantically start doing it. Then the next day you're really freaking tired. Why? Because you spent the last 3 days trying to get something done that you said you were going to do the whole day. So then out of guilt, you're like, you know what? Since I didn't get it done, my house looks like crap. I'm going to do this project, this project, this project. I've got 2 more days off to get them done. Anyway, I spend my entire vacation doing that. Every time. That's why I'm looking so forward to taking a cruise and getting the you know what out of here. Because as long as I'm home, I'm going to find... I washed all my rugs today. They're currently drying, but I washed all of my rugs today. It's like I fill my days with all of these tasks that I think, now I'm going to be able to relax. And the house is clean, the floor is done, it smells really great, my laundry's done, the ironing's done, but I still can't relax. Why? Because I'm like so anxious. And then the day before you have to go back to work gets here, and you're like, I can't breathe. I can't function. I can't think. I am now clinically freaking depressed. So, yeah. On the positive side, I got to sleep about an hour more than I normally get to sleep. So instead of 5.5 hours of sleep, I averaged 6.5, almost 7 hours of sleep. So that was good. I needed the sleep. I got to work on a custom bracelet, and I did get that finished. I got another chapter written in my book, which is wicked important. I talked to the Social Security Administration, on which I stayed on hold for an hour. So that was an hour of my life I'll never get back. To find out what would happen if I retired at 55 and never made any more income. I wanted to find out what my retirement would be, because I've worked and paid taxes for 30 years. Come to find out, it's not all as much as I thought. They want me to work till 62 to really start, paying me some money. But it's okay. I'm going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. I did get my driver's license renewed, so that's a bonus. I got something. Check that right off the list. So I got my driver's license done. I found out that I may not be able to retire at 55. I may still have to work and make some kind of income until I reach 62. No, it's 65 is Medicare age. So there's that. Toby, oh yes, today I groomed him. He let me groom his neck, which is a first. That's a first. He let me groom his neck. He let me groom behind his ears. That's a first. He had this really long hair behind his ears. So he let me groom him. He sat up on the table like a good boy, and he let me do what I had to do. The only thing he will not let me do still is the bridge of his nose. Shih Tzus, they have that hair that goes straight up. He will not let me get anywhere near that. So that's a problem. And they make these scissors that are no stab scissors, but you're talking about trimming that tiny little hairs on his nose right by his eyes, and he's jerking and he's thrashing around. So he let me get his belly. He let me get his backside, his little hiney, because he had all these long hairs. And when he'd do number 2, it could get quite messy. And I thought my days of wiping butts was over, but apparently, yeah, Shih Tzu. Anyway, okay, that wasn't funny. Let's see. So, all in all, having Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off has been supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It has been rather nice. I feel a little more rested than I did before I started the vacation. I did get some things done. I was very productive in my Poshmark closet. I pretty much already gone through, boring you guys to death. So anyway, I was a little surprised to see the weight loss this morning. I thought for sure with the allergic reaction that I had to the clams, I thought for sure that my weight would tick up, and it didn't. I figured the Benadryl, something was going to trigger, but it didn't. Maybe it's a delayed effect, so I'm not going to be too upset tomorrow if I get on the scale and there is a gain. I'm not. But I nailed it today. 1,800 calories. And you know what? Non-scale victory. This is the first vacation that I've ever been on that I didn't binge. For real. Think about this for a minute. And I missed this up until right this moment. You got to share this moment with me. I have never been home for this many consecutive days and not had a binge. What? I actually am crediting this to Carnivore because I'm really just not that hungry, And the longer that I'm doing Carnivore, the less hungry that I am. The only thing I'm struggling through right now is constantly, I want something to munch on, something crunchy, and I hate that I don't have that. So, and I'm not a big fan of pork rinds. I'm having a hard time with that. So, what I may do is I may make that homemade ranch seasoning that I make from scratch and make from all fresh ingredients. And I may just make me some pork rinds and shake them up in the ranch dressing. The dried ranch, make them like ranch pork rinds. I got to do something to make them taste better. But anyway, I'll think about that one. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. I had a good day. And tomorrow morning, you'll get to see my stats for today and tomorrow's weigh-in. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.